Well, you can take the details of her surgery. The invitation is there.
Yeah.
I wanted to move on now to the Health Select Committee, looking back on what happened during the coronavirus report. Patrick Vallance, the chief scientific advisor, said that the lesson is to go earlier than you think you want to go harder than you want to go a bit broader than you think you want to in terms of applying the restrictions. You were one of those arguing that there should be greater balance with economic needs. When you look back, do you think that you yourself got it wrong?
No, I don't, based on the information that I've had and also from what I know. But you'll know that, and your listeners will know. I've been in this job for 100 days, and I was out of government during those when a lot of those crucial decisions were made.
Influential backbencher, though, weren't you? And you were saying
I was a humble backbencher.
Yeah, but the humble backbenchers have an influence on government policies, and you were one of those pressing the government to take into account the economy. And we have the lessons from the report saying actually lockdown should have been earlier.
Well, I do think, if you're asking me, do I think when governments make decisions, should they be thinking beyond a single department and thinking about the wider the interests of society and the public? Of course they should. And where the decisions I have been responsible for, that I've been since I've been in this job, for example, the decision we took early on to the step 4 decision to open up the country in large ways. I think that's proven to be the right decision. The pandemic is not over, of course it's not, but society has been largely able to reopen. We've got to remain cautious, and that's exactly what we're doing.
Exactly, and that's why it's important to learn the lessons from the past and the future. So do you accept the premise of the report, even though you were a backbencher at the time, but do you accept that mistakes were made? You're prepared to offer an apology on behalf of the government?
Well, I'll do 2 things. First of all, I accept, I think any rational person would accept that there are absolutely lessons to learn from this period for the UK government, of course, for governments across the world. I don't think there'll be a single government in the world that got everything right. And the Prime Minister's been clear about that, about the need to learn lessons. You also just asked me...
talking about the high death rates in this country in particular.
You also asked me about an apology, and of course, I am sorry for anyone that's been hurt throughout this pandemic, and especially those people that would have lost their loved ones, their